Hey guys, Rhett here. What's going on? I want to talk today about how deferred maintenance doesn't always equate to immediate value. Now, what do I mean by that? Well, people call me all the time and they say, Rhett, look, I want to buy a property and I want to spend 60,000 on it. And then I want to do some rehab work to it. And then if I put 20,000 in rehab work into it, shouldn't it be worth 80? And it's a good question, and I get it all the time. But the answer to that isn't as simple as you might think. Now, I'll tell you why. So, for example, if we buy a property for 60,000 and we spend $20,000 on a renovation, okay, and say for example, it's an addition, okay, so we're building another bedroom. So not only are we building another bedroom, but we're adding another 700 square feet to the entire unit. It's a big bedroom. We're adding another 700 square feet. We're adding value to the property. We're adding another bedroom to the property because of that. And we're adding more square footage. So that is an example of how your 20,000 immediately will equate to added value, right? If you look at comps in the area, your house might have went from a 1,000 square foot house to a 1,700 square foot house. Amazing. You go from a 3-bedroom to a 4-bedroom. Now, when you go to comp that unit, you can look at other 4-bedrooms. So that is a fantastic example of how adding an addition, you're adding square footage, you're adding literally an extra piece to a home. You're making the house bigger. You're adding another bedroom. Now you can get more people in there. That's the definition of adding value to a home and being able to see that appreciation quickly. Okay? Now, let me give you another example. We buy another house for $60,000. Okay? We go into the house and it is beat. It's got holes in the walls. It has ugly, ruined flooring. It's got disgusting carpets that have been in there for 20 years. It's got fans that are hanging down. It's got beat up doors throughout the whole unit. It needs to be painted. It also needs 20,000, but that 20,000 is in cosmetic rehab work. Okay. In other words, that's work that needs to be done to get the unit ready and showable, and what's called turnover. So it needs to be turned over for the next tenant, okay? So say we need to recarpet the whole unit. It's going to cost us $4,500 to carpet the whole unit. We have to have new drywall. We have to have sheetrock work done because of the damage to the walls. It needs all new closet doors. It needs all new interior doors throughout the whole house. We got to take all the fans out. We got to bring in all new light fixtures for the house. It needs paint touch-up work. We have to do paint touch-up work. The HVAC needs to be serviced. We service the HVAC. We bring an electrician in because there's some short circuiting in some of the outlets and some of the switches. We bring an electrician in. That's a quick 20,000, right? Now, what have we done to that property? Have we added any immediate value? I mean, we've made it a lot nicer. Now, I'd move in there, you'd move in there. It looks great. But what have we really done? The square footage stays the same, right? The amount of bedrooms stays the same. We didn't completely renovate a bathroom or renovate a new kitchen and put in all new cabinets and all new countertops. We didn't put a big tub and a big shower in and a new vanity. We didn't do any of that stuff to add immediate value. Now, for us, we added a ton of value because now a home that at 60,000, it was useless to us. We couldn't get a tenant in there. Now it's beautiful. Now we can probably rent it out for $1,100-1,200 a month. So for us, it adds a ton of value. But when a bank comes in and looks at it and goes, okay, what did you add for value? They walk through it. They go, wow, yeah, it looks nice. New carpets, new doors, new walls. Okay, that's how it should be, right? So the immediate appreciation value that house gains isn't very much because all you did was really bring that house back up to what it should be, right? You didn't add anything that is a major capital expenditure that is going to either get the house into that next level or, you didn't add anything of great benefit in the eyes of the bank or in the eyes of another buyer, Now, for us, of course, it added a ton of value. Now, we didn't put a new roof on it, right? So it might have the same roof. Sometimes roofs can add a little bit of value, not a ton. We didn't re-side the whole house. We didn't, take down trees to make the lot look bigger. We didn't do a lot of things to the house that are going to add immediate appreciation value or immediate value to the property. So it's important, guys, when we're doing some of these rehabs and when you're doing some of these rehabs, that not always when we're doing cosmetic work are we going to see immediate appreciation. Now, over 12 months, 16, 18 months, what we can do is that $60,000 house that we bought in that $90,000 neighborhood, now that $60,000 house looks like those $90,000 houses. Over time, we get those numbers up, we get that value up. But immediately, I'm talking about within 6 months, you can buy a property for $60,000, put 20 into it, it still might only be worth 65, maybe 70. We're not seeing it immediately like we would in those big additions. The thing about bigger additions, though, not always worth it because they're bigger projects. Sometimes adding a unit isn't going to, adding a foundation to put another bedroom or do something like that, it's not usually going to be the same price as cosmetic work. It's going to be a lot more. But my point is, don't always expect immediate cosmetic work to equal immediate value. That is the lesson here today, guys, okay? So take that with you. Now, cosmetic work is vital. It's absolutely vital. And an extreme amount of cosmetic work can absolutely increase value. So, for example, doing a bunch of flips right now, right? Cosmetic work, we re-drywall the whole house. We re-sheetrock the whole house. We put a brand new kitchen in, a brand new bathroom, all new flooring. That is a situation where we can get value and we can get it quickly. But it's never going to grow at the same rate as if we're doing major work and big time, taking care of big time deferred maintenance, right? Rewiring the unit, replumbing the unit, new roof, all new siding. Big ticket items are always going to add more value. The more expensive the big ticket item, the more value we'll add because it adds value to the next buyer as well, and the bank sees it as such. Okay? So guys, leave your questions, comments below. I'll get to all of them, and we'll see you next time.